Hello guys, and welcome to another video. And today I will be watching the Tears of the Kingdom presentation. I couldn't do it live due to the time and everything, but I am able to watch it and react to it, and maybe even analyze it a little bit. But let's go ahead and get started.
Hello everyone,
Okay,
I'm AG Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda
so yeah,
series.
I guess this is going to be the most gameplay that we've gotten from this game ever since it was announced.
Development on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Okay,
Thank
that's
you
good.
very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and
Okay,
show you
hopefully
the
the
differences.
gameplay actually reveals more new things about this game,
Okay,
because that's what I've been wanting to see.
here we are in the land of Hyrule.
Okay,
Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is, it's changed in many ways. If we
yeah,
take a
the
look
UI
around the
looks
scene,
pretty similar, but there are some differences.
we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some land masses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Hmm, I wonder if, like, the
You're
base, like,
probably
world
wondering,
has gotten bigger.
how do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
Okay, that's,
We're almost at the spot where the
I
object
guess
is.
there's gonna be, like, different spots and different things, that will
Here it is.
kind of get you up
Okay,
to the
let's
Sky
check
Island
one of these
area.
new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell,
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so it's like rewind. Okay,
surprising.
that's really interesting. So I guess his arm is gonna have, like, different
This ability is
runes.
movement.
Okay,
Since
so
I
that's
just
called
used recall
recall.
on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
That's pretty
There are other
interesting.
Sky Islands floating here too.
Oh, and you can dive too. I think they showed that in one of the
There
trailers.
are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a
But there are
few of
like
them.
new areas on the ground. Some of those areas looked unfamiliar.
Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here.
Yeah, it also looks like there's like different biomes on the different
No
islands.
trees on the surface, though.
I like how the map changes as well. And there's also coordinates on the map, which is interesting. Actually, looking at the UI closer, it seems like they did make a bunch of subtle changes.
It
Like the
might take a
temperature
while.
meter, like the
Let's continue.
different things like that look a little different. Also, like
Oh,
the
something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
yeah, I'm glad there's new enemies.
Ah, the branch
I
broke.
mean, I feel like that was obvious, but it seems like there's going to be more
Grab the
variety.
branch and we
Okay, it still has the item degradation. That's fine. I hopefully it does. Hopefully it has crafting or some feature that
We're almost
compensates for
near
that.
the Sky Island.
I didn't really mind the item
Starting
degradation.
with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of
It
limited
seems like
use.
they slightly changed the
Grab the
physics for
branch
the
from that
weapons.
rock over here and do this. Look, we can
Oh,
combine together. We
that's
created a
weird.
makeshift hammer.
That's
This has
actually
more
pretty
than one
cool.
use. You can stick objects together to
It's
create
actually really
multiple
cool.
weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon. We're dealing with two of them at once.
Okay, so I guess they are doing like some new weapon mechanic. Like I guess this
Oh,
counts.
we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this
Hmm,
weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability.
that is really interesting.
You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, We can create a weapon with
Oh,
the
that is actually really cool. I guess that does kind of count as crafting, but it's like
With this,
slightly
we
different.
don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
Yeah, I actually kind of wanted something like this, like more
More
depth to the
materials.
weapon system. That makes sense.
For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
Oh, that is actually really cool.
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow, and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Yeah, I really like that mechanic.
Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow.
Oh, is that how the homing arrows work? Okay,
Look, it homed in on the target.
that's pretty cool. That's what they showed on one of the other trailers.
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you
Yeah,
stand
that
near,
mechanic is really
this
interesting.
could also be beneficial for hunting.
Yeah, the things with I think these are like abilities with Link's arm.
I fused a mushroom to my shield.
They actually seem
You're
more
probably
like,
wondering if
in
this is
depth
anything
than the
else.
runes in Breath of the Wild,
This
which is
mushroom
pretty
is
interesting.
actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemies lost sight
Yeah,
of
there's
me.
probably going to be a lot of combinations for
Attack.
this fuse mechanic.
Even if
Since
using
there's like a
shield,
lot of
you
different
can still
items
take
and
down enemies using simple
weapons.
methods.
And they're going to add like probably going to add new weapons in this game
We
as well.
usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more
That is
powerful
really
methods
cool.
for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one,
Yeah,
but
the Sky Islands actually look
well,
pretty
there's too
big.
hard for that.
Like they
We need
it
a
actually
boat.
adds a lot of
Of course,
land to
this
the
only
game and everything.
resembles a boat
Even
around
if the
here.
base
So,
ground level
let's
doesn't
make
have
this
anything new, at
long
least there's like a
and
lot in the
easy.
Sky Islands area.
Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here.
Okay, so that's how you like build things in this game.
It's a makeshift raft.
It's The
This
Legend of
ability
Zelda Nuts and
we call
Bolts.
Ultra Hand.
Ultra Hand,
Even though the
okay.
logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things
Yeah, I
by
can kind of
rearranging them
tell
like this.
why this game took so long to develop. It seems like they put in a lot of like
Now, if we
really
put
in-depth
this on the water,
mechanics here with like
it's made of
creating
wood, so
different
the
things.
buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Okay, so I guess they're gonna use like different things like this, like different technology and things.
This should make the boat well balanced.
It's slightly different than the
Okay,
ancient
there's the engine.
technology that was in the original
Let's
Breath of the
try hitting the
Wild.
boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine.
Yeah, that's
These
pretty interesting. I guess it.
aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own.
Okay, that's
There
actually
are
really
several
cool.
objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them.
Yeah, I had a feeling that there'd be a lot of
Use
room
your
for
weapons and
creativity
explore this
with
world
this.
at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
Oh, that's the thing where you go through the ground. They showed that in the 2021 trailer.
This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you.
I wonder what
There
the
are also
limit is for
restrictions.
how,
What's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
oh wow, you got, okay, you actually can use it
For
anywhere.
example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here, come on, keep going.
Okay, I was
Okay,
thinking there would be
now
like
let's check the
walls and
mountain.
areas that are like
In the
too
previous game,
thick to go
it
through,
was
but
too
I guess
far
not.
to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example.
Yeah, the
You can use
mechanics that they're
sprint
adding in
damage
this game are
like
really
this.
interesting.
You know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind.
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
could
the fighters
see
are
how
ready.
this game differs a lot from the original with Breath of the
Ah,
Wild and everything.
I got pushed off. Oh well, let's just return to the surface.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there's a lot of
So, let's
verticality
check things
here.
like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river. And we're back on the surface. There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Okay, hopefully there will be like a direct or something sometime
Some of
soon.
these new abilities were updated
Yeah,
from the previous
I'm
game.
kind of convinced that this game will be
So,
like
if you like
really
Hyrule,
interesting with its new mechanics.
wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Okay, yeah, I was kind of satisfied by that gameplay there. Um, there's still some things that I want to know, but overall, they showed a lot here that I'm pretty excited about. I was kind of worried about it before, but now that they actually showed the details, I'm definitely a little more excited about it. I just kind of want to know, okay, so there's also going to be the Switch too. Yeah, there was a leak for that, I think, back in January. But yeah, I hope they sell those Joy-Cons separately, but probably not. Because I really like the design of those Joy-Cons. They're really detailed. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to do a Switch model. Okay, it's coming out April 28th. Oh, a Pro Controller too. I might get that. Okay, that looks cool. Um, but I want to do a little bit of analyzing here. Because I'm kind of... There's some interesting things that they showed here. Okay, with the UI,
Reaches high
it
into the
does
sky.
look similar to Breath of the Wild, but honestly, I don't mind. I mean, there is this new area here. I think that's new. That looks kind of new with like Link's hand abilities. But with that, I feel like with the UI overall, I feel like it was already kind of perfected in Breath of the Wild. They don't really need to change it that much. So, yeah, everything here is like good. Like I've noticed they also show like the coordinates this time. I guess that's also showing like the elevation and things too, which would kind of make sense. But
High into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them
Yeah, I guess
sky
it does
islands.
show elevation as well, but I wonder if the base map, like the ground level, is actually bigger. I'm not sure, but the sky areas do look pretty expansive from what I've seen. Yeah, it does look
There's a branch
pretty
over there.
interesting.
When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
There was a
There's
section that
another
it
sky island.
looked unfamiliar when I was looking at
It's
like
floating there
the
too.
I forgot where it was.
I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the
Yeah,
sky.
I'm not sure if there's like any new areas in here. There's probably something. Yeah, I forgot which area this was. Was this like the I'm thinking this is either like Death Mountain or the Heber region, with like the snowy area. I might be wrong. Because it looks like there's more land here. I might be looking at it at a
Try a few
weird
different
angle.
methods.
No, that was like no, that's the other mountains that's near Hateno village, I think. Yeah, it looks a little different from what I'm
These
seeing
sky
here.
islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods.
Yeah, I think that yeah, over here would be like Hateno village because there's like the yeah, it does look kind of different. Like the map looks kind of different from what I'm seeing here. I think they did make some changes to like the ground level because it does look noticeably different than the original.
Sky Island.
There might be some like story reason for it, but I mean some areas do look basically the same, like some parts that were shown on the trailers, but it does look slightly different
Finding just
here.
a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here,
Yeah, I think the fuse ability here is really interesting.
we can stick them together. We created a makeshift
Yeah,
fuse.
it's I was hoping for a crafting system, but honestly, this in itself is pretty interesting. I feel like it's definitely adding more to the weapon system here, and I think it looks pretty cool overall. And there's also yeah, there's the fuse and then Ultra Hand, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I kind of get what they meant in that interview when they said like change the world and like alter the world. I mean, there might be other things that we haven't seen yet. I think there's like other abilities that they haven't shown, but this looks really cool from what they've been showing here. Like the different abilities are really interesting, and I'm glad that we have like more information about them now. So yeah, anyways, I'm really looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like a lot of this new footage kind of helped to show like how this game differs from Breath of the Wild and kind of shows that it's going to be like a lot different mechanically and gameplay wise. So I'm really looking forward to it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server if you want to. Goodbye.